Ladies and gentlemen, warriors of resilience, the kind who transforms pain into power, turning every venomous attack into the fuel that ignites your unstoppable momentum. This moment is yours. This message is for the fire roaring in your soul, for the unyielding spirit that refuses to be extinguished. Justice is no longer a distant dream. Justice is here. Justice is you. They underestimated you. They thought their words, like daggers, could carve you into nothingness. They whispered, they mocked, they sneered, and they laughed, thinking they could drown your light in a sea of darkness. But they were blind. Too blind to see that you were never just a victim. You were a seed buried in the depths of despair, waiting for the right moment to erupt through the soil. And that moment is now. Justice is here, and they will pay. Oh, they will pay. For every wound, every lie, every ounce of pain they unleashed upon you. Do you remember the first time they tried to silence you? The way their words strangled your confidence like a noose, tightening with every syllable? They called you weak. They called you worthless. They called you broken. But what they didn't understand is that every insult, every cutting remark was a building block. You stacked those bricks of humiliation, one by one, and used them to lay the foundation of your empire. They thought they were burying you. Instead, they were planting the seeds of a force they could never contain. And now, you are about to bloom. Magnificently, fiercely, unapologetically. This is not just about revenge. This is about reclaiming what was stolen. Your voice, your power, your dignity. This is about meeting the eyes of those who doubted you and showing them the warrior they created. Because you are no longer the timid soul who cried in the shadows. You are the storm. You are the reckoning. You are the justice they never thought would come. And when they plead, when they beg, when their tears fall at your feet, do not falter. Do not second-guess yourself. Do not let their regret wash away the fire in your veins. They'll say, let it go. They'll tell you to release the anger, to forgive, to move on. But why should you? Why should you extinguish the flame that has kept you alive? Forgiveness is not a gift for them. It is a gift for you. And if forgiveness doesn't heal you, then don't you dare hand it over. Hold on to your pain. Harness it. Let it be the relentless force that propels you forward, a reminder of your strength and resilience. Pain is not your enemy. It is your weapon. Justice doesn't fall from the heavens. It doesn't arrive on angelic wings or through some cosmic force. Justice comes from within, from the battles you fight, from the courage you summon, from the lines you refuse to let them cross. Justice is raw. Justice is fierce. Justice is the sound of their apologies crashing against the walls of their own regret. And when that moment arrives, when you stand tall and they collapse beneath the weight of their own deeds, don't hesitate, don't falter. Remember the nights you spent in silence, the days you rebuilt yourself, piece by piece. Remember the betrayal, the anger, the suffocating pain. Look them in the eye and say, this is for every wound, every lie, every piece of me you tried to destroy, because justice is not just punishment, it's transformation. It's taking every ounce of agony and shaping it into an unstoppable force. It's turning victimhood into victory, ashes into empires, and silence into a roar that shakes the earth. You are not just a survivor. You are the phoenix rising from the flames. You are the wild card they never anticipated. And when you make your move, the world will tremble. They thought they could cage you in doubt and despair. But you shattered their illusion. You are not their prisoner. You are the architect of your destiny. Their cruel words, the very ones meant to break you, are now the stones in the fortress you've built. You are unyielding. You are unstoppable. And justice? Justice is no longer just an idea. It's a weapon in your hands. And you will wield it with relentless precision. Feel that fire in your chest, that uncontainable rage coursing through your veins. That's not just anger. That's your power. The kind of power that tears down empires, rewrites destinies, and turns the oppressed into the invincible. They thought they buried you, but what they buried wasn't a corpse, it was a bomb. And now the timer has run out. The countdown is over. Justice has arrived. Let me tell you about pain. Pain is not a curse. Pain is not defeat. Pain is the forge in which legends are made. Every tear you shed, every sleepless night you endured, every moment of doubt, they weren't signs of failure. They were moments of evolution. You were being sharpened, strengthened, transformed. And now you are a weapon, razor sharp, unbreakable, devastating. When justice comes, and it will, it won't be gentle, it won't be fair, it will be ruthless, it will be merciless, it will be everything they deserve. They will try to twist the narrative, to make themselves the victims, to turn you into the villain. But don't let them. This is your story. And in your story, they are the villains. They are the ones who deserve to face the fire. So let them burn. Let them feel the searing heat of your vengeance. Let them witness the storm they unleashed. Because you are not just a person. You are a force of nature. You are the hurricane that devastates, the wildfire that consumes, the earthquake that reshapes the landscape. You are justice incarnate. And when you rise, the world will not just see you, they will feel you. This is your time, your power, your legacy. Look in the mirror and see not the broken soul they tried to create, but the unyielding warrior who rose from the ashes. You are not defined by their words, but by your actions. And your actions, they will echo through eternity. So, my warriors, my survivors, my conquerors of chaos, this is your moment. Take it, own it, burn brighter than ever before, and when the dust settles, let the world witness what you have become. Justice isn't just coming. Justice is here, and it wears your face. Now go, unleash the storm. The world will never forget your name. But let me remind you, warriors of the night, that this is far from the end. This is only the beginning. The ashes of the old you are scattered across the battlefield, and the fire in your soul is far from extinguished. This fire, it's not just a source of light. It's a blaze that consumes doubt, fear, and the ghosts of your past. It is the eternal proof that you will not be defined by the shadows, but by the brilliance of your rise. Now, think about this. What does the world see when it looks at you? Do they see the person they thought they could crush? Or do they see the unyielding force standing tall despite the ruins they left behind? You are the proof that they cannot destroy what they don't understand. You are the testament that when life throws you to the wolves, you return, leading the pack. Every wound you've carried, every scar on your soul, they are not signs of defeat. No, they are medals of survival, proof of your unmatched strength. The world sees them as weaknesses, but you know better. Those scars are maps, guiding you back to your power, reminding you that every ounce of pain has turned into a reservoir. And to those who doubted you, those who mocked your struggle, hear this. Their disbelief is their downfall, their mockery, their betrayal, their underestimation. It was never about you. It was about their fear, their inability to comprehend the sheer magnitude of your spirit. They built walls to contain you, never realizing that you are the storm that crumbles walls. The reckoning is near, and let me tell you something. This isn't just about showing them your power. It's about showing yourself what you've always been capable of. You are not the whispers of doubt they fed you. You are not the victim of their deceit. You are the force that bends fate, the hammer that reshapes destiny. So when the moment comes, when you stand on the summit of your triumph and the echoes of their disbelief fade into silence, don't just feel pride. Feel the weight of your own legacy. You are not only a conqueror of your past, but an architect of a future that belongs to you. Take this moment, take this power, and let it propel you forward. The battle isn't just about justice for what was taken. It's about claiming what was always yours. Because you are not just here to exist. You are here to dominate, to shine so brightly that even the stars envy your glow, and when the world tries to challenge you again, and it will, meet it with the same fire. Show it that no matter how hard it strikes, you will strike back harder. Let your roar echo across the universe, a declaration that the darkness may try, but it will never, ever win. This is your story, your moment. The fire within you hasn't dimmed. It's roaring louder, brighter, hotter. You are not done yet. This is your battlefield, your proving ground, and the echoes of your resilience will thunder across time. They thought the storm had passed, but little did they know, you are the storm. Relentless, unyielding, and merciless in your pursuit of what's rightfully yours. Let me ask you, have you felt it yet? That shift in the air, that crackling energy coursing through your veins. It's the universe aligning itself with your will. It's the power you've been building brick by brick, moment by moment, out of the chaos they left you in. They gave you nothing but destruction, yet here you stand, crafting an empire out of the rubble. And now, as the dawn of your retribution rises, the world begins to notice. They see the fire in your eyes, the steel in your spine, the unwavering determination in your stride. They sense the reckoning they never thought would come. Oh, but it's here. And it's not quiet, it's not gentle, it's a deafening roar of unstoppable willpower. This is not the time to look back with pity for those who wronged you. No, this is the time to move forward unshackled, with every step a statement. You didn't just survive their betrayal, you transcended it. You didn't just endure their words, you weaponized them. And now you march, not as a shadow of who you were, but as a titan of who you've become. Let them watch. Let them crumble under the weight of their own regret. Let them taste the bitterness of knowing they created the very force that will undo them. But for you, there's no room for looking down. Your eyes are locked on the horizon, on a future that bows to no one but you. And when you reach that summit, when you stand above the ashes of every doubt, every insult, every betrayal, do not stop. Because this is just the beginning of a life where no one, no force, no whisper of doubt will ever hold you back again. You are the force of change. You are the unrelenting fire. You are the answer to every challenge life dared to throw at you. The world underestimated you, but now it will learn. You are not just here to rise. Keep moving forward, keep burning brighter, and let the world feel the tremor of your rise. This is your story, your legacy, and it's only just beginning.